run through 3 product offerings that we have in retail at the moment. First of all, SUSE Enterprise Point of Service. That's what many of you may know. This is what was part of IRIS 1, IRIS 2, evolved over time. Then there's Enterprise Server, which is the same code base, but it's focused on the back office, on the data center. And then I'll briefly mention Secure Store, which is currently a blueprint. It's not a productized offering, but it's a blueprint by our consulting organization on how we can take the Linux operating system and other products from the Novell portfolio. We have a large portfolio around systems management, around endpoint security, and so on, and hook this all together for a Secure Store solution that meets PCI regulations. This was born out of a project by a huge US retailer who actually had a large credit card breach and wanted to fix these things. So point of service 11. I'll just very briefly run through the architecture. I hope that most of you have heard about it already. It's a 3-tiered architecture where we have a central server. We build images, operating system images, which can be very customized to different kinds of devices. Those images are distributed using branch servers that are in the store. The branch servers have 2 functions. They are used, as a kind of proxy for those downloads, but they also run the shop infrastructure to provide a boot environment. So all these end devices don't really have to be pre-installed. They can come bare metal to the shop, be connected, boot from the branch server, and you can then manage it all centrally. You can update images, you can roll back images, and so on. And this branch server, of course, is a full-fledged Linux server, so you can use it for other purposes, like running your database, or in the IBM case, it can be the aggregator for the RMA agent framework that you may also have heard about in the other slot already. I'll skip some of the detailed slides here. You get the slides too, because today we really want to focus on the vision of how we think that this all will evolve. This very quickly around SUSE Enterprise Point of Service 11 and the relationship to IBM and IRIS. So CPUS 11 is now available through both directly Novell and IBM and other partners. IRIS as a product from IBM has been discontinued, but IBM will be reselling CPUS 11. And in Service Pack 1, which is actually out for a couple of weeks now, we have now most of the features that were in IRIS 2 and that were not part of the SUSE or Novell deliverables also integrated, like being able to choose different roles from the terminal, being able to send deltas to the stores, not always having to refresh the full image to the stores. And the rest of the support for making this a full-fledged environment is still coming from IBM. So we have the certifications for the hardware, CPUS 11, and Service Pack 1 is also in the process of being certified. The first 2 machines, I think, are already certified, and this will continue until the full set of current and usually 1 to 2 generations back hardware is certified on SP1. Java paused. It's basically our or IBM's and our implementation of the UPOS standard that was mentioned by the colleague from Microsoft, is part of a free download from IBM, as is the RMA, the retail management agent, and all the drivers in it. This is a slide just for reference on the Secure Store solution. I will not